Now that we have completed the left side, which is the driver's side brake pad exchange, the right side is going to be the exact same. It's going to be the 13mm on top, the 13mm on the bottom. You're going to replace, if you have them, you're going to replace the brackets, little hardwares, and then we're going to proceed to do the rear brakes. Now on the rear brakes, what you're going to start off with, if you have them, is you're going to remove the hardware for where the brake pads slide. There's going to be one on top of the knuckle and the other one on the bottom side of the knuckle. These are going to come off pretty easily, and if you cannot get them, go ahead and grab a screwdriver and just pry upwards and they'll come right off. I will be putting the TORQ specs in the descriptions below, and let's go ahead and continue removing these brakes. Now that you have your tool in the brake caliper, we're going to go ahead and squeeze the piston back, and once again it's going to be pretty slow, so have some patience because it needs to bring the fluid in order to compress. So by compressing, you're going to be pushing the piston back through the caliper, and while it sits back in the back, the fluid is now going all the way back to the reservoir. Like I said, it's going to be a slow process, but when you can get it leveled like this is, then you can proceed in installing the new hardware if you have it, and then install the new brake pads to get put on. Now with the hardware, if you have grease, go ahead and grease them up. You're just going to be putting them into its slot as a area where it goes. Going to just put it up and evenly try to press down. You just evenly press down, and then you're going to do the exact same on the top. It has a groove here, and you're just going to push up evenly into its spot, and now it's ready for the brake pads. Now you're going to have two different style brake pads. One is going to have this back bracket, which is going to fit directly into here. There's a slot here for it, there's another slot here for it, and this is going to slide on. What you're first going to need to do is get this back piece into the piston hole right here on the caliper. So you're going to put it in, line it up, make sure it is facing the correct way, and then you're just gonna press it in just like that. And then the bottom one, once again, make sure it's facing the correct way.